Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another one where I am comparing the uses, the prices of a specific category of products. You guys have been loving this video, like this particular series. When I started it out, I was like, I don't know if people are going to actually find any value out of it and people are going to enjoy it as much as I enjoy crunching the numbers, sitting down, comparing which one is actually the best. And I am so happy that you guys are loving it as much as I am to create this content for you. In today's video, like you can tell from the title, we're going to be talking about sunscreens, and I feel like this is a very important one, which is why I wanted to make sure that I am, even though if I take longer to actually create this video and to gather all the data, I wanted to make sure that I'm doing my 100% best before sitting down and doing it. I will tell you, I have put 90% of like my best efforts. थोड़ा सा अभी भी मुझे लग रहा है कि pending है, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But at the same time, I knew कि मैं 2024 में नहीं कर पाऊंगी, even if I spend another month trying to do it. So I decided, you know what, the best thing would be कि let me do this video for you right now, and then definitely probably in the next 6 months or maybe 9 months I will do an updated version of this. And the most hard thing almost I want to say is that my thoughts and opinions on products keep changing as I try out newer things. I always find something better. So the list of, like, this particular list that I have today with me is my current favorite top sunscreens. You will notice कि पिछले वीडियोस में मैंने कुछ sunscreens mention किए होंगे जो इस वीडियो में नहीं है, because I have not been using them in 2024 as much as I might have done it in previous years. So that is also one reason why this list keeps changing a lot of the time. So yes, I think I have been chatting a lot without actually getting into it. So without any further ado, let's jump into it and let's get started. I only have 3 sunscreens in today's video because I have truly been sticking to my favorite sunscreens in 2024 and I have not tried a lot of new sunscreens. So out of the ones that I have tried also and the ones that I know and love, there are only 3 which are like my top favorites. So I will be comparing the value and the prices on those, and if I do end up trying out any new sunscreens in 2025, then you might see this list become longer. Anyway, let's get started with our top third position basically. So out of these 3, it is the most expensive one, and there is a reason why it is that way. By the way, from the title I think you can tell, but today we're not going to compare the grams to the price. We're going to actually compare the uses, which is, I feel like, more beneficial than comparing grams. And the reason for that is a lot of times with certain formulas you might end up using more product, with certain formulas you end up using less product. So in a tube, how many uses are you actually getting and how does that compare to the price of it is, I think, the real kicker. So that's what we're going to be doing today, which is going to be very juicy, and I cannot wait for you to actually get to know these numbers. So yeah, talking about our top third position, this is my current favorite, and if I had to tell you one favorite among these 3, it's going to be very hard, but it might be this. Like, in terms of formula, I think this is my like, out of the 3, I feel like I have 2 main favorites, and this is one of them. So this is the Aqualogica DeTan sunscreen. The same prices I feel like would also apply for the glow variant, which also comes in the 80-gram pack. So today we're going to talk about the uses on the 80-gram pack, and that is the reason why I'm saying I wish I could have tried out the 120-gram size before filming this video, because that would have definitely been a better value. And since a 120-gram is available, I don't think I would go back to repurchasing the 80-gram size. It would most likely be the bigger one, because that would be the best like value in terms of even like economies of scale. If it is the bigger size, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a better value than this. So I really wish I could have used that one before sitting down and filming this video, but since it's not going to happen in 2024, I decided कि चलो मेरे पास 80 grams का size का I had two tubes in my collection, so I thought उसका ही मैं uses count कर लेती हूँ and ये video के लिए use करती हूँ. But I will definitely include the 120-gram size का prices in 2025 when we do this video next time, so don't worry, it's coming. It will just take me a little bit longer. So anyway, the 80-gram size retails for 599 rupees, and I personally got 24 uses out of my tube. I was actually expecting it would last for at least a month, if not more, because other sunscreens that we'll talk about a little bit later last for at least 30 days, if not more. So I was surprised कि ये कितना जल्दी खत्म हो गया, and literally I squeezed every single tube, like every single bit of it out. मैंने इवन उसका ढक्कन खोल के अच्छे से स्क्वीज करके सब निकाला. Still I got only 24 uses out of it. So if we look at the MRP price, per use costs around 24 rupees and 95 paisa, which is a lot if you think about it. मतलब एक दिन का सनस्क्रीन जो मैं यूज कर रही हूँ, I'm spending 25 rupees on it. That's a lot. But since they do buy one get one offers on this product, it is about 299.50 rupees for one tube, क्योंकि I'm just splitting the 599 by 2, so it's 299.50 rupees for again 24 uses. So that means I am roughly spending 12 rupees and 47 paisa per day. And the reason I'm saying per day again is because I don't reapply my sunscreen throughout the day. If I would have, then it would have been even more expensive per day. But yes, I'm spending roughly 12 rupees and 47 paisa per use of sunscreen, basically, which is again per day. So that is the most expensive in this video, because our other sunscreens are cheaper than that. So at our top 2 position, we have Dermaco's C-Cinamide Radiance sunscreen. Now this one, even though I have tried out only the 50-gram pack, but I know that the 80-gram pack would give me approximately 33 uses, because I have calculated the same for the next sunscreen we're going to talk about as well. I think मैंने थोड़ा सा spoil कर दिया है basically what is the top 1 position. So let me just tell you, top 2 position पे C-Cinamide Radiance sunscreen है, and then top 1 position पे है Dermaco's 1% hyaluronic acid gel sunscreen, which is their cult classic, their cult favorite. उसमें मैं 80 grams वाला ही size use करती हूँ, and it gives me 33 uses. So that tells me कि अगर मैं C-Cinamide में भी 80 grams का size use करूँगी, तो I'll get the same amount of uses, because दोनों का formula काफ़ी same है, consistency, texture same है. The only difference between the two formulas is that प्राइस थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा है C-Cinamide की, बट उसमें इंग्रेडिएंट्स भी ज़्यादा है, बिकॉज यू आर हैविंग द विटामिन सी का बेनिफिट, यू आर हैविंग द नाइसिनामाइड का बेनिफिट्स अपार्ट फ्रॉम ऑल द अदर इंग्रेडिएंट्स, तो दोनों ही फॉर्मूलाज में है. So C-Cinamide is priced at 799 rupees, and I'm estimating that I'm going to get 33 uses out of it, based on the fact that मुझे hyaluronic acid में भी 33 uses ही मिलते हैं. So the per gram cost, per use cost, I'm so used to saying per gram that यहाँ पे भी मैं वही बोल रही हूँ, but the per usage cost for C-Cinamide, if I buy the 80-gram pack, would be 24 rupees and 21 paisa per use. So again, it's not that different as compared to Aqualogica, but when you break it down and divide it into half, because Dermaco also does buy one get one, just like Aqualogica. So the cost of one tube during the buy one get one offer would be 399 rupees and 50 paisa. So if I divide that by 33 uses, I'm getting this for 12 rupees and 10 paisa. So that is about 30 paisa or 37 paisa less than Aqualogica. And I also think one of the other reasons for this is that you are getting more uses in Dermaco as compared to Aqualogica. Aqualogica का price cheaper है, but उसमें हमको same number of uses नहीं मिल रहे हैं, which is actually very, I mean, I want to say astonishing. So that is the reason why I say that don't always look at the price and the quantity. Also look at the number of uses, because that plays a very big role, and that completely changes things for us over here. So that was our C-Cinamide Radiance sunscreen by Dermaco. And then if we look at the price at our top 1 position, जो मैंने already spoil कर दिया है what it is, the 1% hyaluronic acid gel sunscreen retails for rupees 649 for the 80-gram pack. And again, like I told you already, I'm getting 33 uses on that specific size of tube. So the per usage cost comes down to be 19 rupees and 96 paisa per use. So that is the cheapest clearly. And also if you break it down by half, one tube during the buy one get one sale costs 324 rupees and 50 paisa, again for 33 uses, which brings down the per use cost to be under 10 rupees. It's only 9 rupees and 8 paisa, 80 paisa basically, not 8 paisa, 9 rupees and 80 paisa, which is clearly the cheapest, and also seems to be like the most reasonable if you look at the grand scheme of things. Like spending 10 rupees I think every day for sunscreen doesn't seem to be that expensive. So that would definitely be the best value. Now I want to know how the math will change when I get the 120 grams of the Aqualogica sunscreen and compare that usage and that price to these. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. But yes, for today's video, these are the numbers that we have. Very juicy, interesting to look into some of these. I found it to be very eye-opening. Let me be completely honest with you and say that. So yes, let me know if you have calculated how much you're spending every single day on sunscreen, and I would love to know what sunscreen you use every single day and how much that costs. And if you think you're spending more, or you would like to probably buy a cheaper sunscreen, cheaper in the sense that you still love the formula obviously, but you're spending less every day in the grand scheme of things, you know, because we need to use the right amount of sunscreen no matter how much people say that, oh, 2-finger lens is too much, or you're using too much sunscreen. Well, I would rather use too much sunscreen than have wrinkles and have sun damage. So you know what, I'm gonna bathe in my sunscreen and spend the cash on it, because I know that I'm gonna get the results out of it in the long term. Like 20 years from now, if you look younger than I do, then you can call me stupid for spending so much money on sunscreen. But if I look younger than you in the next 20 years, well, then it's gonna be worth it. So yes, any which ways, that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Until then, bye. And Vlogmas is starting tomorrow, so yes, stay tuned and come back tomorrow, because Vlogmas starts tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this is going up on the 30th of November, so I hope that I'm not mixing up the dates. But yes, Vlogmas is going to be starting, and there are going to be 31 videos every single day, so definitely come back for that, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully tomorrow. So yes, see you until then. Bye bye.